Voluntary movement starts right here in the brain. The primary motor cortex, located in the frontal lobe, is the command center. Imagine it as the conductor of an orchestra, directing the symphony of your muscles. But our conductor doesn't work alone. The premotor cortex and the supplementary motor area, also in the frontal lobe, help plan and coordinate these movements. Once the command is given, neurons in the motor cortex send electrical signals down the spinal cord via motor pathways. These signals travel along the corticospinal tract, which acts like a superhighway for motor commands. When these signals reach the spinal cord, they synapse or connect with motor neurons. These motor neurons then relay the command to the specific muscles that need to contract. Now, let's zoom in on the muscles. Each muscle fiber receives the signal and responds by contracting. This is how you lift your arm, take a step, or even wink at a friend. The precision of these movements is thanks to the basal ganglia and the cerebellum, which fine-tune the signals. The basal ganglia help initiate and regulate movements, while the cerebellum ensures they are smooth and coordinated. Think about playing the piano. Your brain must coordinate the movement of your fingers, wrists, and arms with incredible accuracy. This involves a continuous loop of signals between your brain, spinal cord, and muscles, all happening in real time.
What are reflexes? Reflexes are super fast and automatic movements that your body does in response to something happening. Imagine if you accidentally touch something hot, like a hot stove. Your hand would quickly pull away, right? That's a reflex. How do reflexes work? Inside your body, there are special parts called muscle spindles and sensory receptors. They are like tiny sensors that can feel things. When something happens, like a quick stretch or a tap on your knee, these sensors can send a message really fast to your brain. One example of these reflexes is the knee jerk reflex. So have you ever seen a doctor tap someone's knee with a little hammer that makes the leg kick up by itself? It happens because the sensors in the knee quickly tell the leg muscles to move. Another type of reflex is the flexon withdrawal reflex. Imagine stepping on something sharp, like a tack. Ouch! Your foot would have to lift up all by itself to protect you. That's another reflex. So why do we have reflexes? Reflexes are like our body's superpowers. They help keep us safe and prevent us from getting hurt. If something happens suddenly, like a hot stove or a sharp object, reflexes make our bodies react really quickly. So next time you see someone's leg kick up when their knee gets tapped, or watch someone quickly move away from something hot, remember that it's their body's amazing reflexes at work. Our bodies are so smart and can protect us without us even having to think about it.
Let's now explore the incredible role and coordination of spinal circuits and brain regions in controlling our movements, from the simplest to the most complex. Even the act of walking involves sophisticated spinal circuits. These circuits, located within our spinal cord and brainstem, generate rhythmic patterns of muscle activation. This allows for the smooth, alternating action of our legs. This phenomenon isn't limited to humans. Animals walking, birds flying, and fish swimming all rely on similar spinal circuits called central pattern generators. These evolved in primitive vertebrates and are being studied to see how they might help restore movement after severe paralysis. Now let's talk about the brain. For complex movements, especially those requiring conscious planning, higher brain regions come into play. One crucial area is the motor cortex. This part of the brain sends signals directly to alpha motor neurons in the spine. Some neurons in the motor cortex control the movement of specific muscles in your hand or arm, allowing for finely tuned motor skills. Others coordinate the movement of a limb to a particular point in space, like raising your arm defensively or bringing food into your mouth. But the motor cortex doesn't work alone. Several other brain regions, such as the basal ganglia, thalamus, and cerebellum, participate in parallel circuits or loops to modulate motor control. The basal ganglia, for example, have two pathways. One facilitates desired movements, while the other suppresses unwanted actions. The basal ganglia and thalamus are extensively connected with motor and sensory areas of the cerebral cortex. This network monitors and adjusts motor performance, ensuring our movements are smooth and coordinated. So, the next time you take a walk, raise your hand, or enjoy a tasty snack, remember the incredible orchestration happening between your brain and spinal circuits. It's a beautiful example of how complex and efficient our nervous system is.